Hello. This is my bus. It's a 1969 Volkswagen Westfalia. I bought it when I was 16, so about 4 or 5 years ago. Drove it up until about a year ago, and then I stopped. And so everything was kind of fine, kind of hunky-dory with it before I stopped driving it. It drives and runs and all that junk. But as you can see from the exterior, it's kind of not great. So I think this summer I need to restore it. So kind of what's going into that is I'm going to take the interior out today. Um, Take the interior out, I'm going to sand it and get it painted. I'm going to try and do paint prep myself, but I don't want to paint it myself just because I want it to look kind of okay. There's kind of some body work. I do have a MIG welder and I'm kind of learning how to weld. So yeah, we'll see how this all goes. Yeah, but first step is to take out the interior. As you'll see, there's a lot of mold. So I got some PPE and we're gonna be taking out the interior today. Probably once the Westy interior is taken out, I'm not taking out the front. Probably once the Westy interior is taken out, I'm going to wash it. And then, yeah, we'll see what else we have time for today. I think just cleaning and removing old moldy interior and trying to store that somewhere is going to be most of the day. So step one, I'm going to turn it around so the cargo door is out this way so I have a lot more room to work. All right, so it's turned around. Kind of the main moldy spot is right here and on the inside of the cargo door. So I think I'm gonna try and take this out first. To do that, you kind of need to take this out, this chair out. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. All right, so I changed my mind. um, since there's mold everywhere, I realized, oh, I don't really want to start, working on everything until it's all kind of cleaned out. I went through here and cleaned everything out with vinegar and just paper towels the other day, but it's starting to grow back and everything's a little dingy, or, all that junk. So I'm gonna just go back through it again with vinegar and paper towels. It seemed to mostly work, but I think it'll be best to just, give everything a quick wipe down. So I did read that vinegar was good to use because it permeates those porous substances, and this is all wood, so it's all gonna be porous. Except for this, like, vinyl material or whatever this is. So yeah, I read vinegar was good to use. I've also used a bleach water mixture, but the problem with that is it just grows back in my experience. So actually, I want to move into the shade just because it's too warm. I've taken stuff out. A lot of mousiness. Yeah, so started with the kitchenette and then moving to that chair. And then I think once those are out, taking the rear things out, like the bench seat and the closet might be easier. All right, the kitchenette and the rear facing seat are out. I think the next thing to do is to remove the table. And then after that is probably the bench seat. That kind of thing. I'm also going to take out the junk I have in the back. right, this is out. As you can see, there's mold right there. So I'm going to wipe that down with vinegar. I don't know if you guys, the viewers at home, can see this very well, but the back panel is very, I'm holding a whole ass tripod, so the back panel is very wavy. So yeah, I mean, I knew this was gonna get replaced anyway because it's all moldy, but yeah, this needs to get taken out. And to do this, there are some very rusty bolts. So I don't know what's going on there. What's keeping those in place? Yeah, but they're just not moving. So might need to find a way around this. All right, so the bolts wouldn't come out, so I'm going to use an angle grinder and just cut them off because I think they're carriage bolts from the bottom and they're just spinning. So I don't think there's really much I can do, but cut them off. I decided I'll just get the angle grinder we have that you plug in instead of battery operated one. I think it has more power, more oomph to it. So, all right, so I just took the bench seat out, and that was a pain in the rear. There was these 4 bolts, and then also little brackets right there. But I thought, you had to grind out all that stuff, and it looks like you had to grind out a few of it, or some of it. But yeah, I didn't think the floor piece came with it. So I don't know. I'll find a way to just fasten that back together when I start putting everything back together. But yeah, this is you can see some of the mold that I wasn't able to clean up, and I cleaned it up a few few weeks ago. So yeah, this is what the bus looks like now. There's a lot of junk in here, just from previous owner and stuff. Yeah, so I think the next plan is to take that out, and then once that's out, I'm going to rip the floor up. And then once the floor is up, I'm going to take this out, and then the door panel, which is funny enough, I thought would be the first thing to come out, just because it's the part that was really moldy that made me realize everything was moldy. But it's looking like it's going to be the last thing out, and then maybe also the headliner will come out too. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take the side panel off. I kind of slid it off on the back, and yeah. Oh my gosh. See, it's covered in mouseness. That was insulation at some point, but it looks like the mice made their own little home. So, yay. I don't know what to do with this panel. It doesn't really fit quite right. I don't think it's original. Might use it to make a template for something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get the shop vac out and just vacuum the shit out of everything. You want an old afro pick? That's interesting. I wonder. That's kind of cool. It's got the start that power. It's got the thing. That's cool. Huh. I know. Yay! Mice really enjoy this this material. All right, so I've taken that panel out, and I think what's next is the floorboards. Should be good. I think there are a few screws holding on little pieces, but besides that, I think it should be pretty straightforward. This piece has this on it, which holds the table in place. So I'm guessing I want to keep this. The rest of this, though, I don't think I really need. I think this was put in by a previous owner. This stuff can all go in the burn pile because I don't care about it. I mean, yeah, so whatever. Floor. Oh my gosh. Gross stuff under there. Alright, so I have taken the floor out. Let me tip that to forward so you can kind of see what that's looking like. I think the next thing is going to be the closet. And then, I mean, the subfloor too. It's weird, there was 2 layers of subfloor. I think this one might be original because it's under the closet. And the other one was kind of around the closet. So yeah, also there was probably 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches of flooring in here. So when I redo it, I'm probably only going to do 1 sheet of plywood maybe, and just try and make it a little bit more spacious, because that like 1.5 inches of flooring kind of like I couldn't even use the vents over there in between the walk-through doors. So yeah, let's I'm gonna try and just get the rest of this out, and then I'm gonna probably wash it. All right, so I know I said I would take the cabinet out next, or the closet out next, but I didn't want to do that. I don't want to get the floor done with, so the floor is all out. Now it's all the metal, and I guess all I have to do next is the cabinet and then the door panel, which I said I would do a lot earlier, but you know, that's just how it goes. So yeah, I guess it's time to get working on that. All right, so everything is out of it. Yeah, the closet's out. I just need to take out those panels, and then I think it's just about good. I might also take the headliner out, but I kind of don't want to do that right now. And then yeah, probably the curtains need to come out too. But yeah, it seems to be all stripped-esque. It's looking like the floor is pretty shoddy. I think that's why they put this primer over everything. There's a hole over there. Right here, it's not too great, but I might just wire brush that. And all right, it is all taken apart. Not the curtains or anything, but the whole interior. I just took out this panel, that panel, everything's gone. Roof panel right there needs to be taken out next or something. I don't know. I don't want to do that right now. But yeah, I'll probably clean everything. All right, I got the pressure washer out. The bus is all emptied out. I'm going to pressure wash all of it, I guess, except for the front here where the door cards and stuff are still in. But yeah, I'm gonna start pressure washing, and that's probably, I'm gonna check back in, show you guys what it looks like after it's done being pressure washed. But yeah, that should be about it for today. All right, I've pressure washed everything. even the inside. The front seats got kind of wet. I'm gonna have to go through with a towel and just clean all that off, or dry all that off. But yeah, there's a puddle in here. It looks way cleaner, but yeah, there's a lot of water everywhere, so I'm gonna have to get towels and dry this all up. But yeah, and then the outside is also way less dirty. A lot of paint came off, but I mean, I'm painting it anyway, so you know, screw it, why not? This is the start of it. So I guess I'll turn the camera on me and take this off. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and do all those YouTube things to kind of help motivate me to work on it more. And also, like, you know, even if you guys just view the video, that partially funds the restoration. So yeah, thanks for your view and all that, and see you guys in the next video.